a men's conference. Y'all ain't no men's out here. With all y'all wins of doctrine. Us y'all again, stop it. Multiple enemies rising, but we stay cool like dry fits. Against the truth, you will lose, nothing you can do about it. This is an organization, don't argue, stop wasting our dedicated time. Brothers want us to speak Hebrew, so say that in Hebrew. Let me stop. Hey, purple on boots shining and we deep, lazy can't.
Let your light shine before the people. And when they reverence you, when they see you and your good deeds, they don't give reverence to the Lord.
Right.
Because they see D, how D was. D was wild. D say, you know what? I got my own mind. I'm an independent woman. But then when D start to convert and keep God's commandments, they say there is a God. Right. Because D was so strongly about wearing pants. But now D is put on a skirt and a dress. You're going to be an inspiration to those who know you.
Right.
That's what it means, letting your light shine. Then they're going to say, they're going to reverence God. Not only you, but they're going to reverence God.
Right.
You understand? Let me ask you this about wearing pants. One thing I noticed about a woman wearing pants and a man wearing pants. A woman that have on pants, what is the zip in the front for? A zipper? What do you think the zipper is made for? It's made for the man to pull something out, easy access. Even if you pull your zipper halfway, all the way down, you still got to unbutton, drop, and squat. That's why when you see, oftentimes when women had dresses on, they zippers was in the back. Because you got to unzip it and pull your pants all the way down, your dress down anyway. But it was the zipper for the front was made for a man to, he don't have to do all that. Pee like a 5-year-old. You know, a 5-year-old, they unzip and pull their pants all the way down. They were just easy access. These are the things where we try to show our people common sense.
Right.
Because you know what pants mean? It can be shown as the origin of it. It was made for women to show their shape, to show their figure, to be enticing.
Right.
Did you know that? You knew that, D. You know why you do that? You know knew that? You know why you do that? Because why do every time a woman get dressed, she go like this in the mirror?
Yeah.
Why do she wear the tightest outfit? Not because it's comfortable, because a lot of girls put heels on, and as soon as they get to their destination, what they do? They take them off.
Right.
When they made the scene that they made, they take the heels off. You know why? Because they say they're uncomfortable. Why would you wear something that's uncomfortable? And you say it's all about you and about your comfort. Yeah, if you why do you pick them? Go to Matthew 5. Let's see what Christ said. Watch this. This is what Christ said. Matthew 5. You know what I want?
I gotta go.
Listen to the last one, D. Listen to the last one. You can listen while you're walking. Listen to this.
Matthew chapter 5, verse 27.
Bring it out.
Ye have heard that it was said by them of old time,
Listen to this, D.
thou shalt not commit adultery. But I say unto you, that whosoever looketh on a woman to lust after her, hath committed adultery with her already in his heart.
You see that, D? What did it say? It say, because when the women dress like that in tight outfits and provocative, you showing that you hate your brother. Because you causing your brother to sin.
Yes, sir.
And we know the wages of sin is death.
That's right.
He said old times, if you committed the act, you thought it, and then you create an avenue to manifest that act. Then it was a sin back then. But Christ said, no, I'm going to take you on another level. I'm going to get you the spirit of it. If you look on that woman and think of sexual lust in your head, such desires, you in the midst of transgression. So when our sisters are walking around with their butt showing, that means you hate your people.
Right.
When you walk with your chest all out, that means you hate your brothers. Because the brothers are the leaders. They're the front runners. If they fall, we all fall. The women and children fall.
Right.
So that's why it say it's important. Donald Trump is not going to fix this. Joe Biden is not going to fix this.
That's right.
You can cancel Ice Cube all day. Why not cancel the sin? Why not cancel the wickedness? Why not cancel the people who put you in the position?
Right.
We easily cancel one another and say, I'm done with you. No fly zone. You can't come over here no more, nigga.
Hey.
We easily do each other like that. But guess what? George Zimmerman is still walking around.
Right.
Nobody cancel him. He can go wherever he want to fly. He can go wherever he want to go. What about the correctional office who beat you up in prison and mistreating you and treating you like a scum of the earth?
Right.
They get out and do what they want to do. But sister, I know you gotta go. It's a number. We have a website. We have a school. We not just talking. We young men of action.
That's right.
We men of action. That's how you're gonna tell the difference between a real prophet and a false prophet.
Right.
The real doers of the word, and those who just hearing the word.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We are here to bring life to a dead people.
Right.
We just look like niggas in purple. No, we are God-chosen people.
Right.
We are the prophets of the Lord. God is using us to wake up the nation of Israel. The 12 tribes, those who lost and destroyed in all type of doctrine. Those who are lost, don't know who their identity are. What is the Sabbath for? They don't know. They just waking up and drinking beer. They wine bibbers. You understand? So that's why we out here. So, Gerald, right? So what you got any questions? You heard that? So, okay. Give me Romans, was it 2 and 12? Give me Romans 2 and 12. You said you heard it before, right? Okay. No, they won't.
Romans chapter 2 and verse 12. For as many as have sinned without law shall also perish without law. And as many as have sinned in the law shall be judged by the law. For not the hearers of the law are just before God, but the doers of the law shall be justified.
What that mean? Read it again. Read that part again.
For not the hearers of the law are just before God, but the doers of the law shall be justified.
What that mean? Showing action.
Right.
That's what the Most High is a man of action. We didn't turn God into this creature that he's all loving and you can just tell him what you want. Pretty much he a simp. The Christianity made the God of war a simp.
Right.
That's what Christianity did. To where all these people don't understand that today is God's Sabbath day.
Right.
That he made it a sign between you and him.
Right.
And when he made it a sign, it's a significant way that you have to uphold the Sabbath. Did you know that? So you heard the word, or you doing the word. So are you keeping the Sabbath? Are you buying today? So you're not keeping the Sabbath.
Right.
Because you
Bring it out.
Yeah.
Bring it out.
Did you know that? Do you know how to keep the Sabbath? You know how to keep the Sabbath. All praise. It's nothing wrong. And we're not looking down on you. Do you not understand? Right. They say remember the Sabbath. When you remember something, that means you're doing it. You applying it. And then also, you know the importance of why you keeping it. Did you know it was a Sabbath between you and God and nobody else? Did you truly know that? So then why the Jehovah's Witness is, not Jehovah's Witness, but the 7-day Adventists, everybody keeping the Sabbath. And they say, through our religion, we are the one that God chose to push his word. But we understand that who God chose to push his word, the saints, the elect, the servants of the Most High, are the Israelites.
Right.
Not everybody else. So the people that the Sabbath is for, they have to truly understand the importance of the Sabbath. Read.
Exodus chapter 20 and verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work. But the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates.
You see that? Nobody's supposed to work. Huh?
Nobody's supposed to work.
I didn't hear you.
Nobody's supposed to work.
Nobody's supposed to work. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's supposed to work. You know how quiet the world be when it's Christmas or something? They shut everything down. That's how the Sabbath is supposed to be. The Sabbath is supposed to be everything shut down. You're supposed to hear a penny drop. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to hear a rat piss on cotton.
Going right now.
Huh?
That's how you know you're living in the wicked world.
Right.
COVID right now.
Get 1031.
They open up everything. Why they not opening up the church?
Right. Right. It's spiritual evilness. You know what I'm saying? It's spiritual evil. But your job, because it's all going on around you, don't mean you have to indulge in it. That's what, when now we understand in God's word, we have to make the sacrifice of our own lust to where I want to go out and buy some in the store. I got to taste for a Gatorade right now. Do that mean I go to the store and buy a Gatorade? No, today is the Lord's Sabbath. So whatever I feel, whatever I think I want, I got to deny that. It's always Sunday, it's always Monday. So if I have that lust in me, now I have to do better next week. That's all it is. How you do better? How you keep God's commandments better? Stop making excuses. Right. A lot of us, we just make excuses. Why? Because they come from the Christianity church. They teach you can break all God's laws, but obey the so-called white man say you better respect his laws. I don't want to hear no. There's no excuse for ignorance. Ignorance is bliss. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that I needed a driver's license to drive. Now you know with this ticket. You know what I mean? And if it can turn into a warrant and you go to jail. There's no excuse for being ignorant. Only time we have an excuse to be for ignorance when it comes to God's word. Because you don't respect God. You respect the so-called white man more than you respect God. Just like we talked to the sister about dress code. She understood the importance of the dress code when it came to her job, but she don't understand the importance of the dress code when it comes to God's laws. You understand? Read.
This is the book of Nehemiah, chapter 10 and verse 31. And if the people of the land bring ware or any vehicles on the Sabbath day to sell, that we would not buy it of them on the Sabbath or the holy day.
Right. Once again, that's why I told you. Get Exodus 31.
Yes, sir.
So the Sabbath wasn't given to the other nations for a sign. They didn't have to keep the Sabbath like that. So God said, when you in captivity in their land, they're going to open up their stores because they don't honor the Sabbath how you honor it. It wasn't given to them like it was given to you. The laws wasn't given to them like it was given to you. And that's why you are punished. You in the ghettos, you went to slavery, you was on auction blocks, your children was given to gator bait, you had yokes of earning around your neck, you don't know your identity, your land was taken from you. That's why it happened to you, because the laws was given to you, not everybody else.
That's right.
You understand? So that's why when you want to feel safe, I need some motivation to do better. Your motivation is God's laws.
That's right.
Because us breaking God's laws got us in this deplorable situation, this horrible situation, the bottom of life.
Yeah, but like a lot of people don't know. They try to figure out everything about life. If you want to know everything about life and everything that's going on, like love and all of this, everything right there is about.
Right. This is the most purchased book, but the most unread book.
Right.
The most misunderstood book. You can read the 48 Laws of Power, and brother can tell you that book from front to back.
Yeah, like somebody in Mexico, they'll read that for you.
Right, because they think this is a white man's book. And that's why we come out here to teach our people their nationality. First, we say, do you know your nationality? To show you where you at in this Bible. And where you come from, and where you need to go back to.
Bring it out.
That's what we're trying to show our people. Because, look at them brothers over there. Look, just turn around. I bet you ask them, do they love the Lord? They say, yeah, I'm a child of God, sanctified by the blood of Jesus Christ. That's what they'll tell you. But then you ask them, what is the Sabbath? They be like, I don't know. You ask them, what is sin? They say, I don't know. That means you honor him with your lips and your heart is far from him. You understand? That's what they say. That's why Christ said, why they call me Lord. Matter of fact, get, hold that. We're going back there. Luke 6 and 46. I think that's what I want. Because these things are very important, because we think that we got in this situation by accident. This was designed. This was designed from the beginning, that you're gonna be destroyed. God gonna send a spirit of Elijah, John the Baptist. He's gonna send that spirit to bring the heart of the children back to the people. They're gonna start to wake up. They're gonna start to identify who they are, and then they're gonna start to come into reign again. And then they're gonna get comfortable and say, you know what? God didn't do this. eye did this. My college degree done this. My witty words done this. My personality did this. My rhyme scheme done this. My swagger done this. And forget the very living God that showed you mercy to get you out of captivity, to give you confidence. You understand? Just like when they came out of Egypt, when they went through Mount Sinai, and when they came back down, they said, we're going to build a golden calf. This is our God of Israel. This will deliver us. You understand? And showing you that you are dealing with a rebellious people.
I say, my people, they cherish, they worship idol gods.
Right. Cars, look at these, I don't see no car wash, but cars are they idols. Clothes are they idols. Guess who else they idol? They own damn self. Damn. You know how a person is an idol to their own self? You can't tell them nothing. You can't correct them. They got pride on them. That's why God hates those who have a prideful spirit. You understand? Yeah. Read. That's what I want.
Yes, sir. This is the book of Luke, chapter 6 and verse 46. And why call ye me Lord, Lord, and do not the things which I say? Whosoever cometh unto me and heareth my sayings and doeth them, I will show you to whom he is like.
What color is those letters in?
Red.
So that's red letters. Who is that talking? When the Bible's written in red letters, who is that talking, sister?
Red letters.
Yeah.
That's Christ.
That's Christ talking.
That's right.
So Christ said, so he giving you game. He said, stop hot side. Stop lying. You gonna call me Lord, Lord, but do nothing I say. You faking in a $4 or $3 bill. You fake. That's Christ saying that. But I thought Christ was lame. He just loved everybody. He don't give game. That's wisdom, because who want fake love? You want a woman that say she love you and don't love you? Sister, you want a man that say he want to be your husband and cheat every day? Right, so that's the same thing Christ saying. You don't want it, so why give it to him? Return to sinner. Now go back to where you was, Exodus 31.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 31 and verse 13. Speak thou also unto the children of Israel.
The Chinese people.
The children of Israel.
The Arabs.
The children of Israel.
The Europeans.
The children of Israel.
I think God is specific on what he's talking about. Right. He gives straight commandments. It ain't no doubt, ain't no confusion. You know where the confusion starts? It starts in the mindset of men.
That's right.
In the heart of men. God is not confused on what he say. Today is a Sabbath day. Remember the Sabbath day. No buying, no selling, no cooking, no cleaning. That's how you keep the Sabbath day holy.
That's right.
Any other way is your own interpretation, your own vain imagination. And guess what? You finessing the Lord.
Hey.
You finessing the Lord like he your homeboy. Like the little female that you're dealing with. Yep. That you really don't love, you just give us something to make her feel good. Yep. Nah, the Most High say, I judge the heart of man. I judge the reign of man. If you say you love the Lord and you're not keeping today, the Sabbath day holy, you got to question in what your love is at. Where your love is at. And what love in the Lord really means. What it really is. Right. That's why it's important for you to make sure that you've been a light and been an example to those who are around and about you. This is your area, this is your neighborhood right here? Right. Everybody have to play a role and a part in waking up the 12 tribes of Israel.
That's right.
It's not this brother's responsibility solely. It's not his responsibility solely. None of these brothers' responsibility solely. It's all of us collectively our responsibility.
That's right. And
to come and wake up our people and show them that keeping the Sabbath day is a sign between the drug dealers, they thinking that this they world, that they gotta make it the only way they know how. Your job is to show them God didn't give you that drugs to sell to be a wizard and manipulate the minds of our people. Because obviously you got business skills, you're just selling the wrong product. That's what you gotta teach these men, and you can't have fear when you're doing it. Because if you dismay at their face, the Lord gonna confound you. You understand? So it's very important to go out and understand this Bible, digest it, and go and regurgitate it back to our people. Read.
Saying, verily, my Sabbaths ye shall keep, for it is a sign between me and you, throughout your generations.
So the Sabbath is Friday night to Saturday night. That means, you know what the Sabbath is, my brother?
Yeah.
You know how to keep it?
Yeah.
How you keep it?
I know how to keep it. I got it to myself. I don't feel like talking like that.
You don't feel like talking, but you're here right now, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, we're gonna bring God's word out and just soak it up like a sponge. Alright? Okay, a lot of things we know to do good, but do we do it? A lot of us know we need to exercise, but do we work? Do we exercise? No. A lot of us know we need to eat better. Do we eat better? No. So it's a difference between knowing and doing.
That's right.
You understand?
That's right.
So we are here to show our people, just in case they don't know, to motivate them to do it.
That's right.
Because, watch this. My brother who's for you and for my brother right there who's just listening, do you know you in the bottom of society because you broke God's Sabbath? Did you know that, brother? You can just nod your head yes or no. Okay, so we are in captivity because we broke God's Sabbath.
That's right.
We went to captivity because we worried about everything else in the world but God's laws.
Bring it out.
You understand? That's why you at the bottom. That's why you getting shot down in the streets. That's why you going to an orange man that's a president and say we need help.
Right.
You going to the other nation and saying we need help. What a man that. I thought self-preservation is everything. So, but guess what? They give us alcohol, they give us drugs, they give us clubs. And that right there is a recipe to keep a Negro destroyed. A slothful man. Sister, what you running from? Come with your brothers. Come right here. Come on. What's your question? What's your concern? What you need to know?
I don't have no question.
You don't have no questions?
Not right now.
She say Christ done away with the old covenant, which is the commandments.
The commandments?
She didn't clear it up.
So okay, you think God's laws are done away with, pretty much?
Not really.
You go, bro? So
not really.
who was the Sabbath for? Come over here, sister. Front stage?
He say that sum it all up. Just to love the Lord thy God with all your heart, all your mind, all your soul, all your spirit. Okay? And love thy neighbor as you know. And then he say, what else? But he done away with all that. Okay, just like he said, you know, for a man and a woman now to get divorced, he brought that in the New Testament. You know what I'm saying? But
You from this area right here?
yeah,
What's Gerald? Hold on real quick. What's your name, sister?
Tamika.
You see why it's important for you to get off your ass and keep these commandments? Not to be a hearer but a doer of God's word. Because that's your sister right there. You know what I mean? And she needs to be taught, she needs to be educated.
That's right.
That's your responsibility. There ain't nobody else responsible. Are you married, sister?
Happily divorced.
She happily divorced. So she have no man to lead her. And that's what every man in this community say, I gotta step up to be a protection for my community.
That's right.
And not just look at her and say, I wanna see if she, you know what I mean, what's her faults, what's her hang up, and take advantage of it. Right. So when you walk away, Gerald, ask yourself that, am I doing what I need? Matter of fact, watch this. This is my last precept I'm gonna get to you, and so this help you as well. Get Ezekiel 3 and 17.
Yes, sir.
Bring it up.
That's right. Bring it
Matter of fact, go to verse 11 first, and then this is for you. You know what I'm saying? Because these brothers up here, they ask themselves that question, and they answer themselves too, according to God, and say, you know what? It ain't about me. It's about my people. You understand? And, right. So you gotta do a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? Because you probably feel like you've been doing good according to you, but you gotta do good according to the Bible. Right. So that means you gotta learn what how to enforce the Sabbath, because it's also to keep the Sabbath is a holy convocation. Keep the Sabbath with other like-minded brothers. You understand? And sisters, because that's gonna motivate you. That's gonna help you get through your week. You understand? So these are the things that we got to be motivated within ourselves. That's where your faith stems from. But watch this.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 3 and verse 11. And go, get thee to them of the captivity unto the children of thy people.
You see that? Go get to the captivity of I people. You know what? Like even the sisters try to talk to us. A lot of brothers and sisters gonna try to come and talk to us. You know what thing we know? The prophets, the leaders. One thing they know? You don't know a damn thing. You need to be taught. Our job is to teach you, to edify you, to give you better understanding. Because you know why you don't know nothing? Why you don't know nothing? It just said it. Go get to the people of who? Of the who? Read it again. Get it.
And go, get thee to them of the captivity unto the children of thy people.
Go get to the people of the captivity of thy people. You know why they don't know anything? Why? Because they in what? They in captivity. They've been destroyed. They lost.
That's right.
And they go into these Sunday churches and not being taught nothing. They dumb dogs. These pastors are dumb dogs, cannot bark. They don't understand why you banished. They don't understand why you in the land of your captivity.
Bring it out. You notice, I noticed a lot of churches. Well, I've been in church all my life. I know a lot of churches members purged because they're not teaching them the word of God.
Right.
They're teaching them of the word, but they're not teaching them the word of God.
Right. They teach them a little word. I'm gonna tell you how you deceive somebody. You give them a little truth and a whole bunch of lies.
Hey.
That's what you do.
And they'll skip
So the thing is, that's what the pastors are doing. They teaching you prosperity. Understand it, you're not gonna have prosperity with not keeping God's laws.
They skip over the
You're not gonna have prosperity, you're not gonna have good success if you breaking God's laws. So as a leader, you gotta say, I gotta go back to the people of my people that's of the captivity.
That's right.
I have to. Why? 17.
Verse 17.
Hold on real quick, hold on. That's why Christ, when he came up on the scene, he said, I'm here for the lost sheep of the house of Israel. He said the same thing as Ezekiel was saying. As a leader, I got to go back amongst my people because they are lost and they are destroyed because they went through slavery, they went through Jim Crow, they went through captivity. You understand? They've been indoctrinated with a bunch of lies that is not going to help them. You understand? So the same thing Ezekiel was saying, the same thing Christ is saying. All right, read.
Ezekiel chapter 3 and verse 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel.
When I come over here and watch, I see drug dealing, I see prostitution, I see crack, I see people strung out on drugs, I see how people breaking the Sabbath. That's what you're watching for. You're watching for sin. You're watching for iniquity. You're watching for a way to build and heal your people. How to remove the decayed state of mind of our people, the destroyed mind. You here to look at and watch and say, I have the information to give them life. Because if you don't do it, you know who else is going to do it? All these Trump supporters. Go vote. Right. You vote for oppression. You vote for the lesser of two evils. Because the Bible said, follow not the multitude to do evil. So that's what I'm saying. That's why you as a watchman is a leader. You know what I'm saying? He's a leader to righteousness. You know what I'm saying? So when if you are not doing it, you're leaving our people vulnerable for them to be taken advantage of, for those who have a hidden agenda. They tell you go vote for Trump. They tell you go vote for Biden. They got him, he's a pedophile. He was going island with Jeff Epstein and having all type of sexual lust with people. You want a righteous leader, and the righteous leader is going to be your brother who can identify your pain. Because he went through it. You understand? And he going to be keeping God's laws.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are how men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.